Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 27th? Is it the 27th? It is the 27th. Friday the 27th of April. And we're heading home about 20 to 6. It's a wet, miserable Friday. Nothing like last week, of course. We had all that lovely sun, nice weather. And it's all gone downhill again. All gone to pot in the UK as usual. It's supposed to snow this weekend, they reckon. Maybe. Nearly in May and it's going to snow. I think May Day bank holiday should be coming up soon as well, shouldn't it?
Warning, K-band radar check.
Oh yes, we know. Shh, noisy thing. So yeah, this week it's been steady away, to be honest. I've not been overly busy one way or the other. Of course, last Friday there was the big party, Steam It and Discord party for the last Top K-pop All Play Friday. That was very good. I did actually wear myself out a little bit though, because is this going to stop or not? No, he's just going to keep walking even though the light's gone green. Oh well. Change to red before anyone else gets to go. So yeah, the last Top K-pop All Play Friday show and the pirate party with Sir Cork afterwards was very good. The best entertainment you can have without leaving your house. Lots of fun frolics, random gifts and general malarkey. I actually I stayed up till 6:30 AM. So yes, it was daylight basically. And daytime when I decided finally to go to bed. I did at one point, I think about 5:30, start falling asleep, fell asleep on the computer, and then woke myself back up again somehow. I thought, oh crikey! But I held out here to 6:30. So, needless to say, when I eventually woke up at 11:30, I wasn't in the best frame of mind, to be honest, for the Saturday. So. The vlog Steam It post took a side turn as I tried to struggle my way through the Saturday, doing very little, to be honest. Mrs. did the garden, which is good, but then wanting to do the strimming. She was doing the strimming, fetched me all the time because I was mostly chilling out in the house, just trying to keep my head together, which was all in bits, but it wasn't really working. So fetched me to start the strimmer up because we banned the eldest lad from going near the strimmer starter because he's wrecked about 4 of the starters now. Because being a great big lumping ham-fisted fool like he is, he always rags at the thing way too far out and then snaps the spindles and all sorts in it and wrecks them. So like I say, he's gone through 4 of those pull cords on the strimmer, so he's now banned from pulling it. And of course the missus can't, because it's too much hard work for us, so I've got to do it. So, or I'll let the eldest do it and then he breaks another one, I have to buy another one and fit another one. It's all a bit of a pain in the arse. So yeah, so I started it, thought great, went back in the house, it stopped. Went back out, why has it stopped? I don't know, it just stopped. Start it again, gets going, stops. So well, it's tedious, maybe it's not got enough fuel in. So I've topped the tank to the brim with fuel, and it still kept stopping. At which point I'm much sort of maligned about the fact that I really don't want to be messing about with this thing, and I am doing. So I have a bit of an investigation, and sure enough, what's happened, the fuel line pipe has snapped off basically. So there's a tiny little bit of pipe sticking through the top into the fuel tank, nothing more. So of course every time the fuel goes down a little bit and sloshes away, there's a loss of fuel link. So I had to replace that fuel line. Unfortunately, the last time I needed to get a new fuel line, I got a couple of spares in, you know, these China ones that took forever to arrive, but got 2 of them. So I had a whole spare fuel line and filter and everything to hand ready. But of course I'd bring the tank and I had to take the little rubber grommet out with the fuel line and also the return line. So So pull that. So of course I'm trying to lever that out, and it's squidging petrol at me, and petrol stinks a lot, especially when you're not really in the mood for stuff like that. So that wasn't pleasant, and yeah, it took me quite a while to do it, and I was much sort of like, oh, this is just not what I want to be doing right now. But I got there, got it fixed, and got on. She finished all the garden while I did not a lot of useful stuff. Then we had a barbecue Saturday night, which was alright. I managed to come round a bit by then, and yeah, we had a barbecue, so that was not bad going really. Sunday, I managed to do my vlog in record time. I woke up early Sunday morning. I went to sleep at like 9 o'clock Saturday night. I was just like wiped. But yeah, it's Sunday morning. I woke early. Managed to sort of speed up the Steemit vlog post, because normally I visit a load of Steemit posts at the same time. But yeah, what I did, I just used all the ones that I'd sort of visited during the week, because I now sort of re-steam or retweet equivalent of it. Re-steam every post I go to, so it's easy enough for me to find where I've been during the week, because they're just all there in a list. What isn't easy to find is my own posts on Steemit anymore, or for anyone else, in fact, who fancies finding my post. Not much chance of it, because they're lost in all those re-steams. But I don't really care, really. I've kind of turned my blog into a one-stop shop for finding good quality posts to read, so, and I like doing that, so why not? So did the vlog. I think I got done about 1 PM and then cooked some lunch, and then did some bits and pieces around the house really. Boys did some gaming and stuff, and then of course tea time. What did we have? Chicken. We had chicken for Sunday lunch. And then did my yes, had chicken, and while I was preparing the chicken tea, I was hunting through my old photos to come up with some funky edits for Sublime Sunday post for Steemit, because I had to do 2 posts, because I didn't do the post on Saturday I was going to do. So so it was quite a busy Sunday. I ended up doing those 2 posts, and that was it. And then back to work Monday, and like I say, it's been steady away this week. Just been trying to catch up with paperwork, get everything ready, because it's the financial year end. And of course we've got to do the stock check as well on Monday, which is no fun, but we did some of that last night, or yesterday afternoon. So I'm kind of on top of that one. The website integration with accounts package, the new package that hopefully I'm going to move to, is progressing well. The invoices are going from the website into the new package, and I've got the stock aligning now, so when the stock gets put in to the accounts package, that is also going to align with the website, so that's going to be good. The only thing is that actual chance of me getting any of the information put into the new one by Monday is slim to none, and also I've realised that we can't make a full switch over at that point anyway, because of the VAT periods. The VAT period's going to run until March, April, so end of May is the end of the next period. It should be due at the end of June, so we need to keep all the data going into the old one until the end of May to keep up with that quarterly VAT return. So that means I might have to just do 2 together, but that's just like even more work. And we're off. So I don't know yet at the moment. I've just been like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. but we'll get there in the end, one way or the other. I'll puzzle my way through it and persist on. So yeah, so really that's going to be the next stage, is getting someone in to actually do all that QuickBooks work, I think, just so I don't have to mess about with it, and do all the data entry on that and whatever else, and see how we progress from there. So what else has been happening this week? Nothing too, like I say, nothing too exciting really. I'm not really been anywhere, just been in work, trolling away. Was it Monday night? Monday night's a good night for Steam It, actually. There's a lot on at the moment. There's been a pretty crazy big adventure over at a Geordie over in Romania, and he now does a show which starts 7 PM. I just made it, I think, last Monday, to his show. So basically he does like a live video chat thing, and then you can join in the Discord. So he sort of talks away and gives information and about different ways to get on through Steam It and promote your posts and things like that. So that was quite good, quite interesting. Then later on there is Carrie Allen's Mission Control Mondays, which is pretty cool actually. He's started doing like this radio show thing, spaceship show thing. So it's a bit like kind of like the Archers sort of thing. So it's a story radio show thing, which is pretty cool actually. It was good fun. So I managed to catch, well, I didn't last out to the full end of the show. It starts at 1 AM and finishes at 3 AM, and I've got to work. So I think I got to about 2:30 and decided I really needed to sleep if I was going to get up and be productive the next day. So, but I caught most of it anyway, so that was good. Other than that, yeah, it's just been steady away. I've just been ticking over, getting stuff done, trying to catch up with stuff. Home's a bit of a bomb site because I brought the mower and strimmer back, but of course we got that done, or the back done, well the missus did it on the Saturday, and then the Sunday the weather turned downhill, and then from Monday onwards it's just been like this, wet and miserable and horrible. So no chance to get those used, and they're still kind of just dumped haphazardly in the kitchen. So that's not ideal really. Now I've got to do Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom, because you'll notice I've not been to the petrol station because I didn't have any parcels. Well, I sent a couple of posts. I'm getting one picked up on Monday, rather than drop it off, just couldn't be bothered. So that does mean I need to pull over at some point, because I'm supposed to be rushing home. Ooh, taxi. Naughty taxi. It's supposed to be rushing home because they've got to go and do something. So if I stop outside, they'll be badgering me. Hurry up, we want to go and do this thing. And I'll be like, no, I've got to do Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom. So the sneaky thing to do is to try and stop somewhere down here, like just in front of where that red car is. Just stop here for a moment, because we'll be out of the way. Do Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom, and then I can finish, get home, park up and get it straight out, and they won't be badgering me. Oh, do you know? It's there. I was going to say it's not going to pop up and I'll be stuck again, but it's come. So, things to talk about on your vlog by Mr. Richard Nellis, done very quickly because I'm under pressure. The Virgin London Marathon on Sunday, April 22nd. I didn't see any of it, to be honest. I was busy. I was vlogging. I was vlogging there on Sunday. The Queen's 92nd birthday on Saturday, 21st of April. And how surprising, because she has 2 birthdays. The second one is on the Saturday of Trooping the Colour. And Kylie Minogue and Tom Jones performing a concert for the Queen's birthday, and my grandma Nellis likes Tom Jones because my dad tells me that the Queen looks like Grandma Nellis. What? Hang on, Richard. My My dad tells me that the Queen looks like Grandma's. Oh, right. It's confusing me the hell out of me, Richard. So basically what you're saying is Grandma Nels likes Tom Jones because your dad tells you that that the Queen looks like Grandma Nels. That doesn't make a lot of sense, Richard, but still. Okay, whatever. The death of Vern Troyer, aka Mini-Me Dr. Evil. I know that's really sad, actually. I loved that little guy. He's a cool little character. Also, Richard's been to the Royal Army. Haven't you been to the Royal Armies about 100 times? I know Callum wants to go to the Royal Armies, but at some point or other, we'll get round there eventually. We never seem to get round to it. So Richard Nellis went there on Monday afternoon to see the Battle of Bosworth Field show. Let me just start the engine up before it... Service due in 30 days, car tells me. Yes, I do know. It's about that time when I need to be taking him for his service. Train of thought completely gone there. So what are we on? Oh, he went to see the Battle of Bosworth Field show on Monday and the Knight's helmet. Oh, the Knight's helmet in it looks like Robocop's. So, right, so he went Monday afternoon there. Also, Richard Nelson was Victor Meldrew, as the first thing is, if you think Camilla saw a ghost on Monday evening, I mean it as she did, and the second thing is my health check was cancelled on Tuesday morning because my doctor is on holiday this week. Oh, shocking. Also, Richard sang I've Had the Time of My Life at the Feathers pub on Tuesday evening. He's also been to the Catch with his mum on Wednesday evening. His 31st birthday on Wednesday this coming week. So next Wednesday is Richard's 31st birthday. Well done, Richard. I'm running out of breath here. He's also going to the National Coal Mining Museum as I'm going down to the pit, which will do me good for both my birthday and London holiday on Monday afternoon. Which days will be busiest for me to send tweets apart from when I do my news on Thursday evening this coming week? I don't know, Richard. Just send them whenever you fancy, really, because I'm always like just busy doing stuff all the time. Busy. So I try and catch your messages when I can, but they kind of got to fit in around everything else, which is quite a lot at the moment, really. The Steam value has climbed quite dramatically. It was under $2, about 180, 190. And then in the last 2 weeks, it's steadily climbed up. We went into mid twos. We're now at about $3.9. So each Steam's worth $3.9. So it's quite high value. It's put my Steam account value over $5,000 now. So my blogging effort, the retained Steam I've earned, the Steam power that's in my account, if I extracted all that, then it would, yes, it would net me about $5,000 in value, which is not bad going, I don't think, for just me blogging about rubbish and putting these vlogs on there and whatever else. So, yeah, that's going pretty great. I'm trying to post every other day, just about, so get about 5 posts in, and that's really ramping up my earnings. So it's all good and going at the moment. See how we get on. So I'll leave this week's post links down below. Thanks Bob Bell 69, Robert Bell, for the upvotes. I noticed you sneaked in and did some upvotes on some of my posts during the week while you were catching up. I know you've been busy getting sprayed with poop and stuff while cleaning macerators out, but I hope you get some chance to do some of the bits and pieces. So have a good weekend and week next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Okay, see ya.